Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast for Warcraft 3 between Violet and Sky here on Echo Isle, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this game. I am trying to do some Warcraft 3 replays once in a while, trying to find some of those replays that do look very good. Sky now going for that standard Altar of Kings barracks and farm build in order to not allow a Blade Master or Farseer to come in with those Spirit Wolves. Actually, I think the Spirit Wolves can walk through, so yeah, just not allowing that Blade Master to get to the backside. Violet on the other hand getting that standard Altar of Storms and that barracks, and also getting that Orc Burrow as well. So we'll see if Violet will in fact go for an early tech and skip that Voodoo Lounge and that secondary Orc Burrow, or if he's going to stick around and not do a fast tech to tier 2. Human players most likely going to be either going for the Archmage or the Mountain King as that first hero. Sky speed building that Altar of Kings, and in fact going for that Mountain King. So Mountain King opting for Stormbolt over Water Elementals. Stormbolt, and in my opinion, I think that the Mountain King is probably a weaker hero to start off with, but as the game progresses, the Mountain King becomes the better hero between the Archmage and the Mountain King. Level 1 Archmage is very easy to creep. Level 1 Mountain King by itself, especially without Militia, is very difficult to creep. Coming back over here, we have this single peon now moving out, trying to do some scouting, and I need to remember that the portraits are over here on the left and not on the right, as they are for StarCraft 2. Coming back to that base, we still have this Orc Burrow now coming in, a Grunt coming in, so most likely a Voodoo Lounge going to be put perhaps next to this tavern in order for semi-proxy Voodoo Lounge, so that that Blade Master can in fact heal a little bit faster. Yes, in fact it is going to be a proxy Voodoo Lounge from Violet. Scouting Footman now heading out across the map, as well as that Mountain King going to come out and creep with some Militia. Yes, creeping with 6 Militia, and a secondary Footman going to be coming in to join off the rest of this fight right now. So that Mountain King wanting to take down this Renegade Wizard and this Geomancer, trying to get as much hit points or get as much experience as they can, getting a bolt off on that Renegade Wizard from long distance, focusing down that Renegade Wizard, going to focus down that Tunneler. Down it goes, the Mountain King taking a lot of damage. And taking a look at over here, the Blade Master now going to be running in as well. A single Footman now just doing some scouting, and it looks as though that Mountain King will be able to get to level 2 very quickly. A Claws of Attack +9, a very nice item for that Mountain King, enabling him to deal a lot more damage. We'll see if that Blade Master gets a couple free kills right here. And right now, Blade Master going to most likely take down 1 hit, 2 hits, and down goes one of those peasants. So Blade Master gets first kill in terms of this fight, but a nice bolt on the Blade Master. Blade Master now going to most likely try to come back away. Mountain King getting a nice bash in, as well as that Blade Master is going to win on this fight, as that Mountain King has that Claws of Attack +9. Let's see, coming back around, the Mountain King now taking another Windwalk strike, trying to come back away. Got a nice bash on that Grunt. That Grunt now down to 515 hit points, taking, I believe it's, I'm not 100% sure how much level 1 bash does in additional damage. Troll Shadow Priest now getting healed back up. Blade Master really does not want to engage as that Mountain King as it gets healed back up. Taking a look at the bases, Town Hall still for Sky, while Violet already upgrading the Stronghold. Coming back over here, we have this Blade Master gonna go ahead and grab a Healing Salve and a Clarity Potion. Mountain King not creeping with his units as that Militia trying to take down this Null Brute. Mountain King instead gonna be perhaps trying to do some harassment. Blade Master coming down, expecting a fast expansion from Sky, but Sky with no fast expansion is not going to be able to find him. Mountain King quickly sells an item, buys a Staff of Teleportation and a Boots of Speed and Dust of Appearance, so not 100%. Oh, he sold the Claws of Attack +9, and now that Mountain King gonna go once again try to re-engage, and we might get a little bit of a surround here. Oh, bash and a bolt, and that Mountain King trying to squeeze out and able to squeeze out right there with that Boots of Speed. Very nicely played. And unfortunate for that Troll Shadow Priest. That Troll Shadow Priest getting a little bit hung up, and now Sky finally be able to micro that away, and he's using that as a feint in order to be able to try to do a fast expansion over here. And now that Blade Master, once realizing that it is going to be a fast expansion, going to try to take down another Troll Trapper. Down goes that Troll Trapper, and that Blade Master coming in. Dust of Appearance used on that Blade Master. Blade Master level 3 on that Mountain King. So Mountain King getting very strong. Level 2 Stormbolt has enough energy for another bolt. Blade Master down to 70 or 226 hit points. Dust of Appearance still revealing it. Mountain King trying to re-engage. Troll Shadow Priest continuing to heal. Mountain King down to 252. Mountain King may get off a bolt. No bolt off as that Troll Shadow Priest is trying to heal back up those units. Mountain King should try to get a bolt off on one of those grunts, but no, wants to keep away that Blade Master as well. And now, while that grunts are now trying to once again re-engage, no additional creep or militia coming in from that main base. And at this time, looking at, no, never mind. There are now militia coming back in to once again re-engage. Mountain King might get a bolt off on this grunt. No, not going to do a bolt. Not quite sure why he's not bolting this. It is just a free 205 gold that he can just really take. A nice bash coming in. Grunt down to 32. Will he be able to catch him up with that boost of speed? And down to 31 hit points, and down it goes. Once again, that Blade Master once again trying to re-engage. Try to take down this Arcane Tower. Peasants trying to repair it. Down to 102. Bolt on that Blade Master. Blade Master down to 241 hit points. And will be able to windwalk in just a second. There it goes, windwalking away using that speed scroll. So Sky able to set up this fast expansion now. We're going to try to set up this fast expansion with some scout towers. Most likely coming in. Scout tower now coming in over here as well. Sky needs to produce as many peasants as he possibly can, sitting on 200 gold. Meanwhile, we have Violet now getting that Shadow Hunter, most likely. Yeah, Shadow Hunter, Spirit Lodge, and that Bestiary. So a classic orc versus human matchup. Mountain King now trying to pull back away right now, and pull back in this particular situation. Now trying to get some additional peasant or lumber as well. We'll see how this really plays out. But the Blade Master now going after some of those low hit point peasants. Blade Master only with the Circuit of Nobility still able to take down a lot of those units. I want to say a thank you for all of you guys who came over from my StarCraft 2 games. I'm noticing that a lot of my Warcraft 3 games are now going up in viewership, even though they've been posted for quite some time. Hopefully, I'm able to offer some sort of insight into that Warcraft 3 game. A lot of players have said that, hey, they thought they knew how to play Warcraft 3, but the level of play is just much higher than what they expected. Not quite in terms of the amount of micro or macro in StarCraft 2. Anyways, coming back over here, we have a Hex on this Mountain King. Mountain King trying to run away, walking a little bit quickly, getting a bolt off on that Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter now just standing there kind of dazed as that Mountain King once again wants to find these towers and come within here. Mountain King pretty much out of stuns right now, only sitting at 55 mana, no Arcane Vault, and that may be a problem for Sky. Without that, a Mountain King without mana is just pretty much as strong as a normal knight. Without those passive abilities, the Mountain King does in fact have that bash, but the bash ability does not cancel out the critical strike ability from that Blade Master. One of those things that makes the Blade Master such a strong hero. Footman and Mountain King going to go ahead and take down this Voodoo Lounge over here. Spirit Walkers now being trained, so taking down that Voodoo Lounge isn't going to really stop anything, as the Spirit Walkers are already being queued up at this time. Mountain King finally able to take down this that Voodoo Lounge, Footman, and those Troll Shadow Priests now moving around once again. Mountain King sitting at only 97 mana. What is he going to purchase? Buys a Potion of Invisibility and now running away. So we'll see how that really works out. A couple an ensnare on a, or sorry, not an ensnare, yes, an ensnare on a Footman, and also a Hex back here. I saw that Raider running away on the top right hand corner. Anyways, Mountain King just trying to stick around, buying a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability and more Dust of Appearance. Another Footman going to get taken down by Sky. So Sky having the economic advantage right now, but the two hero advantage, a level 2 Blade Master and a level 1 Shadow Hunter, I would give the hero advantage towards Violet, as Violet is in a little bit of a better position. We do have some towers in position trying to shoot down some of these units. Troll Shadow Priest going to quickly get taken down. No bolts from that Mountain King yet. Mountain King sitting at 135 mana, should be able to bolt down some of these units. Not quite sure why he's not. And the Mountain King not even engaging in this fight, so just letting it just sit here once again, and now those towers dealing as much damage as they possibly can. Sky is going to be moving hire some mercenaries and able to get away from that single Blade Master. Blade Master has 2 Circlets of Nobility, so +4 attack. Mountain King still invisible, trying to gather up as much mana as possible. Troll Shadow Priest hiding behind these towers over here. No masonry upgrade yet, or masonry, sorry, not masonry. Masonry upgrades yet from these towers, and more towers now coming up into that main base. Shadow Hunter going to get to level 2 at this point, and Blade Master sitting at level 2 may get to level 3 by taking down the rest of these Troll Berserkers. If not, should get awfully close. Not quite, as that Shadow Hunter is taking some of that experience away. So Blade Master, 35 experience away. Mountain King now moving out. Mountain King may be able to cut off some of these units, yeah, and able to take down one peasant. If he can get another peasant down, that will at least split up some of the experience, or some of the sorry, the hit points that the peons can take in order to use Spirit Link. Another Bolt and another Peasant getting taken down. Mountain King now trying to run away. Ensnare on that Mountain King. Mountain King went trying to run away, but really not going to be able to. Might have to use a Scroll Town Portal or the Potion of Invulnerability. Using the Potion of Invulnerability instead. Not quite sure about that. No, let's see. Is he going to be able to outrun it? Are we going to get an ensnare from that Raider? Raider getting very, very close and does not ensnare and pulls back away. So wow, a lucky break for Sky. Stay tuned for part 2 of this 3-part replay between Sky and Violet here on Echo Isle.